Good evening, good evening. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the season finale, the Pro Am SSBB 2021 Season 3 Pro Am season finale. And wow, what a season we have had so far. We've had some amazing races. Can you believe we are 10 weeks into this? We've had 10 rounds, and we've had 9 rounds, and this is the 10th round. This is the season finale. We always end it at Brands Hatch GP, and that's exactly what we're doing. So let's just jump straight into this, because this is going to be an absolutely cracker of an event. The Clubman race we had just before this was wild, was great. So let's jump straight into this. So I'm just going to change this right quick. The guys are still practicing, but let's have a look at the points. So at the moment, this is after Tsukuba. Venture 26 is leading the championship. Please remember, this excludes the points drop and any investigation after this race required. So Venture 26 on 288, McFlurry Twist on 273s closed the gap significantly to Venture. Jedi Jonah on 242, Davide on 236, L on 232 in 5th. And I'm just going to leave it with your top 5. So that's pretty phenomenal. I'm going to let these guys know that we are going to be starting real soon. So we got a great turnout tonight as well. So 2 minutes to start. So L1B, he won the last Category 1 race. He's on the hard tire. Something to keep in mind. Let's go and this man, Ian Evo, actually quickest at the moment. Interesting. Alrighty, we're about to jump into this race. It's going to be crazy. Let's do it. I've got everything I need here. We're basically 1 minute to start. 1 minute. We're actually about to start now. So, whew, man. Nice, like I said, a great turnout this evening. So, I need to make sure I get everybody. Yeah, Malty, it's been a great season. It's been a great season, and thank you to everybody that's joined us. How's it, Adders? Yeah, let's do it. Starting now. Okay, just making sure I saved that last race. Alrighty. Someone's gone off. Now, between Adders and Venture, Venture really needs to just finish ahead of Adders. His race is not with the other guys. It's with, sorry, not Adders, McFlurry. So Venture just needs to finish ahead of McFlurry. Of course, I haven't looked at... What? I don't know what these guys are saying, but it's craziness. So I haven't looked at the points drop in all of this madness, but I think that Venture has, either way, with the points drop, etc., Venture's in a very good position to win this championship. Having said that, it's never over. I'm not sure what's going on in the comments here, but everybody's warming up their tires. We've got two Hondas, a Focus, a Honda, a Focus. It's Denz, BRPRD3. Ian Evo is super fast around here. Nobody wants to tow anybody else along. And Malty's car looking super sick. I love the livery on that. So what all these guys are stuffing around. McFlurry just went into the wall there. Golfy coming through, almost going into the back of Denz. This is Formula 1 qualifying. All the while Venture is starting his first flying lap. Looks like he's managed to get an absolutely stunning exit through turn 1. Issa, thank you, bud. Slipstream not worth it on this track. I think I agree, because you just close the gap and then you can't pass the guy and he holds you up. So it's going to be much better to try and just get a decent lap in and not get stuck in all the drama that these oaks are doing. I'm not sure what the whole thing is, but anyway, Venture 26 getting an excellent exit there. Let's just drive on board. Whoa, understeer central. What cranks that wheel right over? But we've seen Venture, he drives like this. Oh, that is right on the limit. Whoo, Venture is flying. He is giving it everything. Absolutely giving it everything. So it's great to see. Really wonderful to see the commitment. Really good line through there. So Venture absolutely sending it, giving it everything, and it looks very, very positive. So I'm just trying to get 31.9. Let's see. Denz, what does he do? Does he go quicker? Denz stays second. BR, what does he do? 33.1 for Denz. 36. Ian Evo straight up into second. 32.5. 33.2 for Malty. Good time from Malty, considering he's not the biggest fan of this car. McFlurry into second place now. That's a good time from McFlurry. L in 7th on the hards. He's hating life on those hard tires. And yeah, like I say, he is on those hard tires. Absolutely hating life. Looks like Gerard Jonah went farming properly there. So Venture 26 coming through the back half of the circuit. That's the third sector. That's sector 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth sector, going through the fifth sector now. So Venture looking very, very quick. Absolutely dialed. And this man's level of commitment is very impressive. So it's been a great season. We worked very, very hard in setting these cars up and choosing the right cars and the right configuration. 0.2 ahead of McFlurry. That's a good time. So that is 1:31.9. 5 minutes to go. These guys very quick around here. Denz 32.8, 31.9. It's a very fast time. So let's see what McFlurry can do. Very different driving styles. McFlurry doesn't go quicker. Multi doing well here in third. That is a good time from Multi. Someone going off there. Not sure who that was. It was Multi letting McFlurry through. So Golf Nut on the 33-0. Multi looking for a toe now. That Renault looks absolutely gorgeous. So the guys clearly weren't showing their pace in the practice because it was nothing like this. Ian Evo was basically leading the charge. Ian Evo is 21 thousandths behind Multi. So Multi looking for that toe, looking for a good lap time. He is very quick in general. So you can see extreme level of commitment. 31.8 now from Venture. That is a phenomenal time. 6 seconds off the pace. So he's going to have to try again after this lap, because this lap is not going to be the lap. Ian Evo just went second. That's a good time. 0.19 behind Venture 26. So that's a very good time. So that's third for McFlurry, fourth for Multi, fifth for Jedi Jonah, sixth for Dens, seventh for Golf Nut. Davide is out in eighth, BR out in ninth, 10th is L on that hard tire. And man, you could see these guys have been practicing. Wow. BR is no slouch, absolutely no slouch, but he is. I mean, let's just look at the times here. 33.4 is BR's best time. A 31.8 is Venture's time. It's possible BR didn't get a good lap. So just maybe looking for a clean lap here. It is his best, he's 0.2 up. But I don't think he's going to catch this man. This man is in another league at the moment. Not much time left. 1 minute 50 seconds. Who's going to dethrone this man? Will Ian Evo be able to do it? BR does a bit better. He's up into 7th now. There he goes off in turn 1. McFlurry getting a purple sector. So has McFlurry got something in it? Multi towing him. McFlurry towing Multi along. So are they going to dethrone Venture 26? That's interesting. McFlurry looking very, very quick. Looking very quick around here. Another purple sector. This is going to be a good lap. Oh, McFlurry. He runs it wide. He's going to pick up a penalty for that. So let's see. What does McFlurry do? It doesn't go quicker. So interesting. This man's still doing phenomenally well. So, like I say, Venture 26 first, Ian Evo second, Good pace from Ian Evo. Third is Malti in that Renault. Good pace from Malti. He didn't really like the circuit. Fourth is Golf Nut. Fifth at the moment is McFlurry Twist. Fifth. He was getting purple sectors and he went off. Unfortunate. Sixth is Jedi Jonah. McFlurry, the only real person who can challenge Venture 26 unless Venture has like a DNF or something. Davide out in 7th place. 8th place is this man, Dens. 9th BR and 10th L. L deciding to park it. Not really interested. It's tough on that hard tire, man. So, very interesting. So let's Venture 26. I don't think anybody's going to go quicker than him. So I am going to capture that. Oh, Ian Evo came very close. 31.891. Venture on a 31.812. Wow, that is close. This is going to be a good race. This is going to be a very good race. That was a very good effort from Ian Evo right at the end. Closed the gap right up. So Malti out in 3rd place. He didn't really think he was going to have a good race, but turns out his pace was very good. So there's confirmation of your qualifying results. Whew, this is going to be a good race. So let's check the comments. Isa says he'll be back in November. So great spread of cars here. Let's get ready to watch some exceptional racing. Who gets up the line? Let's see. Venture doesn't get a good start, or does he? It looked like McFlurry Twist had a good start. It's a whole bunch up. They're 3 wide going into turn 1. Malti just ahead, but Venture with the inside line. Malti's going to lose it on the exit. It's absolute mayhem. So Ian Evo looking to go around the outside, but he runs it a bit deep. That line isn't really there, and Venture managing to get ahead. So Ian Evo out in 2nd, but he's going to have the advantage of the slip. Malti in 3rd place, and doing a great result. McFlurry up to 4th place. It's McFlurry and Golfy out in 4th and 5th. So very, very good stuff here. Great start from everybody. And yeah, we're riding on board with Golfy, and you can just see he's got Dens behind him. Look at the action up front. Absolutely madness. Use that inside curve and let this thing do its work. Phenomenal. I love it. I love it. This is what real racing is really all about. And you can see the cars sending it, bouncing off the curbs. Got to get the thing braked and turned. Use all that curb on the inside. That was turned in really early there. And that's probably just a bit of nerves. And you can see how much you lose on the exit if you do that. It's a late turn in there, but front wheel drives are inherent to late turn in. So McFlurry looking for the pass on Malti, and Ian Evo looking for the pass on Venture 26. So these two going hammer and tongs now. And you can see it's very, very close between these two. Ian Evo looking for the move. Wasn't really there. So good battle, but developing. And McFlurry putting Malti under huge pressure. Malti not budging. So as close as you would like. Oh, Malti running it a bit deep there. Where's McFlurry? McFlurry's right there behind him. So still good racing from these guys. Malti really holding on. Let me just do this. So Multi holding on and absorbing all that pressure all the while. Venture 26 doing exactly the same. Oh, Ian Evo, big send. He knew he got it wrong there. So he just pulled the handbrake and tried to salvage something from there. So Multi and McFlurry Twist go past Ian Evo. Ian Evo relegated to 4th place now. He's going to be kicking himself for that. And probably just got sucked in the slipstream and didn't realize how much faster he was going. Meanwhile, McFlurry Twist is looking for the crisscross and Multi here. It isn't there. Just couldn't get it done. So Multi absorbing great pressure here. Was there contact there? I don't know. Did Multi go off? Multi in 6th place. We're going to have to see that again. That's unlucky. Multi braking. Looks like he's very frustrated. Not sure what's going on there. And where's he going? He's going to be lost. He's going to be lost. So let's just go back and see if we can drive on board. Oh, there was contact. There was contact. Drama at the last race. And, that's huge drama. So, Venture 26 leading this race. Currently in 2nd is Ian Evo. McFlurry, he passed McFlurry. McFlurry out in 3rd place now. And 4th place is Golf Nuts Pro. So it's Volkswagen, Ford, Davide out in 5th in a Honda. There you can see the trainer cars. And the Genetsu Motorsport Honda. 6 is PRD3, also in the Genetsu Motorsport Honda. 7th is Denz in the Denz Honda. 8th is L on the hard tire, battling along. 9th is Gerard Jonah. Nice little dice developing here between L and Gerard Jonah. They're on lap 4 of 10. And then 10th place is Multi. Not sure why Multi did that. You know, he got, there was contact, but he could have saved it. Now he's in last place. In Evo, out in 1st. What happened there? Did Venture 26 go off? Oh my word. So now there's massive drama. McFlurry is ahead of Venture 26. His competitor. Did Venture go off on his own? Was there contact? Oh my word, this is huge drama. Okay, it's not there, so we need to see if we can go even further back. No. So unfortunately we're not seeing what happened there. That's huge. Venture out in 5th place. He was so far ahead, I'm not sure anybody touched him. So now McFlurry Twist getting the run on Ian Evo. Ian Evo making a mistake there. That's huge for the championship. McFlurry out in 1st place. Looks like he made a bit of a mistake. He ran it a bit wide. It's Ford 1, 2, 3. Who would have thought? But nothing in it between these two. Ian Evo up the inside. McFlurry being a bit naughty there, not using his mirrors. He was lucky he was ghosting there because he cut across the nose of Ian Evo. And it's rough. Very close racing. So McFlurry currently in 1st still. Is 0.4 ahead of Ian Evo. They're halfway through this race. Venture 26 is still out in 5th place. And it's not easy when you're in the pack to pass. Because you get that slipstream train. McFlurry is the man that's just going to get gobbled up here by everybody. And look at this train coming through here. Absolutely brilliant. So McFlurry holding on to 1st place here is 0.3 ahead of Ian Evo. But he's has to absorb all this pressure and is pushing very, very hard. But Ian's got the advantage of the slip. So not an easy thing to do. Not at all. To absorb all this pressure. And just look how close it is. So if we just ride on board, there you can see how close it is. Very, very close between these two. And Ian's going to look for the pass into turn 1. It is a good passing spot. It's either here or into turn 2, and McFlurry runs it wide. So Ian will get the pass done into turn 2. He already got the pass done. He is far enough up the inside, so there we go. Ian into first place, McFlurry second. McFlurry's race is not with Ian, although McFlurry is sending it like it is. So is McFlurry up alongside? He is. That's going to hurt these guys going down the back. Golf Nuts just enjoying this. He's closing the gap all the while. So brilliant, brilliant scrap between these guys. It's, like I said, it's Ford 1, 2, 3. Absolutely phenomenal scrap between these guys. And McFlurry losing out to Ian Evo now. And Golfy is right there looking to pounce. So the more these guys scrap, the more time they give to the other guys to catch them. And so Ian Evo putting his head down, looking to open a gap. He's already got 0.7 on them, on McFlurry and Golfy. Out in fourth place is Davide. We haven't seen much of him, but he's looking very racy. Very, very quick indeed. Venture looking to go around the outside of Davide. He does. That's brilliant move from Venture. He's now in fourth place, and that's good recovery from him, considering he probably went off, I suspect, in turn 1 or something. Just misread it, and now we've got the Genetsu Motorsport cars. Look at BR closing the gap right up on Venture there. So Venture getting a good run through turn 1 there. Brilliant. Look at this. Stunning, stunning pictures we're getting here from Brands Hatch. So Venture doing a great recovery job here. But he has BR right there with him, so nothing in it between these guys. Absolutely stunning shots. And sure, that's very close racing. Very, very close racing. We love to see it. We absolutely love it. So let's just jump on board with BR if we can get an inboard shot. So BR racing very closely, and sometimes that can hurt you. So you have to be very cautious when you're racing that close. You can see there, he had to brake super early and avoid contact. So that's opened the gap for McFlurry. Now he has to avoid. He had contact with his teammate. Anyhow, so out in front, it is still Ian Evo, 0.6 ahead of McFlurry. McFlurry is still in this, so is Golf Nut. So McFlurry and Ian Evo still going at it. The advantage McFlurry has is now is that he is ahead of Venture 26. Also McFlurry getting a purple sector. These guys are on the absolute ragged edge, the limit of, there's nothing in it between these guys. And McFlurry looking like he's getting a very good exit there. You can see the gap climbing down to 0.3, and now he's got the slip as well. We're on lap 8, and sure, the gap is going to be very, very close. McFlurry pushing hard. He wants that win. It's very good racing from these guys. Venture 26 out in 4th. He's going to be kicking himself. But the race ain't over till it's over. So let's just go to our comments. Golfy looking smooth. Jurassic Jam looking great out there at Jam's Hatch. That's right. So McFlurry getting another purple sector. He's suffered a lot on that corner before. So is he going to get the lap record or the quickest lap of the race here? Using all of the curb everywhere. So he has the advantage of the slip, but not quite as quick as Ian Evo. So let's see, does McFlurry go quicker? Yes, he does. 31.8 dead. That is a good time from McFlurry. Very good through but he's still not able to close the gap on Ian and make the pass done. And maybe he's just biding his time. So still very good scrap here between these two. Third place is Golf Nut. And Golf Nut is having to fend off the attack from Venture 26, who is kicking himself. He's absolutely cursing because he had this race in the bag and he made a mistake. I suspect we don't know actually what happened, but the gap was so big that either he made a mistake and went off, or the guys closed the gap and there was contact. We don't know. But look at these two. Brilliant stuff through here. It's not really a passing placement. And that's a brilliant move. Did the crisscross on Golfy. That is a good move. And keeping him wide, that's very good racing. Very, very good racing from Venture 26. Good racing from Golfy as well. These two looking like there's where do you look? Where do you look? So Ian Evo still ahead. Venture still ahead of Golfy. He got ahead of Golfy, and I want to go and look at that move again, but I can't. You can't leave these guys. Let's just look at that move. So there you see he got the crisscross done. He keeps him wide and then manages to get a good entry into the next corner. So brilliant stuff from those guys. Ian Evo absorbing all the pressure from McFlurry. The world of pressure is coming down on Ian now on this last lap, because McFlurry has got Venture 26 behind him, who is his championship competitor, and he's got it's just making a mistake there. So he's putting himself under a lot of pressure by making those mistakes. He wants to get past Ian. He doesn't have to. His fight is with Venture, so he just needs to stay ahead of Venture for the championship. And so the more he pushes, the more it's a real catch-22. But like I say, the gap is 1.2, so he needs to play the long game. Just think about the points. So currently Ian Evo, second McFlurry. It's the last lap. Third is Venture 26. Fourth is Golf Nut. Ian running it very wide, so that allows McFlurry to close the gap. McFlurry runs it wide. Venture runs it wide. It's absolute on the ragged edge stuff for these guys. And is anybody gonna bin it, or are they just gonna bring it home? They're on they're on the absolute ragged edge. McFlurry is 0.3 behind Ian. You can't look anywhere else because this is the race. So looks like Ian's going to be able to hold on to this and bring it home for the victory. And what a phenomenal drive from this man. He's held off the attack and managed to bring it home. First Ian Evo, second McFlurry, third Venture 26, fourth Golf Nut, fifth BR, good result from him, sixth Dens, seventh Davide, Jedi Jonah in eighth. That was a tough race, man. That was very, very, very good. Eighth Jedi Jonah. Ninth is Al in that Honda with the hard tires, hating life. And 10th is Malty, coming to finish the race in the pits. Strange. Probably just out of frustration, but what a performance from these guys. I tell you what, that was some good racing from those guys. So, having said that, there was a lot of drama in that race, and man, anyhow, let me capture the points. We'll be right back. But what a race, man, what a race. Well, man, high drama. High drama. Oh man. Okay, so let's change the room settings. Phew. That was good racing, man. Brands Hatch always delivers. And wow, championship is still not over, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be some intense reviews after that one. Either way, what a race, man. What a race. And it was everywhere. You couldn't look anywhere. So let's just look here. Who won the last race? It was McFlurry. So McFlurry has to be in the ballast car. That's the terminology I'm looking for. Let's look at the comments. Wow. Okay, lots of comments. Venture 26 Melty, please don't write when the race is happening. Nearly made me go off track. Had a whoopsie there. That's Venture. Okay, that makes sense, yeah. Yeah, Ed is also saying unlucky but very good recovery from Venture. Yeah, Venture had a massive gap, and but he made a very good recovery. So lots of comments everywhere. But now we're on to the. Hey, that's Ian Evo's first league victory race. I didn't know that. That's interesting. But what a drive from Ian, man. That was a very good performance. Let's just congratulate him again. Okay, so we're moving on to Category 2. What is Category 2? Well, it is a modified version of a Group 4 race car. And as we've seen all season, these cars lead you, I keep saying, they lead you into a false sense of grip, because they're about as quick as a, just beautiful drift there, about as quick as a Group 3 car, but they don't have the grip. So, very different animal. So here's McFlurry in the ballast car, Toyota 86. And managing to do well to hang on to that thing. And second in line is Golfy in his Stang. Third is Melty in the Stang as well. This is going to be a hectic race, because it's going to be some vengeance. I can see it. Fourth in line is Jedi Jonah. Fifth in line is Al. At least Al is out of that car with the hards on. Seventh is Denz. 8 is Golfy. Okay. So let's get stuck into this. Now, this is another race where it's going to be reverse grid based on current championship position, which is really going to throw a cat amongst the pigeons. Death Raccoon not with us. Golfy starting on pole. That is interesting. Alex second, not here. Bombastic, not here. Multi second. Oh man. Here we go. Both in the Mustang. Ian Evo third. Your race 1 winner third. Den's fourth. Ooh, this is going to be a good race. Al fifth. 6 is Davide. 7th, Jedi Jonah. It's not racing. Oh, he is there. Sorry. Davide after Al. Then Jedi Jonah. Then McFlurry. Then Bencher. Then BR. BR is at the back. Unfortunate because he's not scoring points. So he's not in this championship. So he will be scoring, he will be racing for points next season, and will be pretty close. So let's jump on. I'm going to give these guys 2 minutes. And then we're going. This is going to be the last Category 2 race for season 3, and what a season it's been. We've had so many hectic races, so many good races, so many different winners. It's phenomenal. It's just great to have them, all these different winners, and brilliant to see. Multi currently quickest on a 1:24.1. It's a very quick time. And second is BR, like right there. It's 0.072. Also in a Mustang. McFlurry third. That's not a bad time in the ballast car. 0.1 behind BR. Just behind him is Jedi Jonah. Denz is 5th currently. 6 in, this is in the practice time. 6 is Davide. 7th is Golf Nut. This is going to be a spicy race. I tell you, if McFlurry if McFlurry and Multi get close to each other, we're going to see some sparks. That's exactly what we want to see. So let's see. Good luck, guys. Last race for season 3. Let's get it now. Yes, NPW, brother. NPW. W. Alrighty. Check the comments. Lots of comments. Lots of comments. You're going to be in for some serious action here. Phew, man. What a race. Hold on. So McFlurry at the back, Multi at the front, so it's a good chance we won't see any sparks. But who gets off the line? Let's see. Golfy and pole, Multi second, everybody getting it all sideways. Your race 1 winner in down the order, Multi straight up and hip and shoulder onto Golfy, looking for, there was a very aggressive move from Multi, so looking for that position. He settles for second. Jan Evo getting past Davide there. So Golf Nut, biggest winner here. Absolutely stellar start from him. So Golfy looking, that's McFlurry in the background. Golfy looking to capitalize on that pole position, on that, first place start. He's going to be under huge pressure from Multi now. So, I'm not sure why he's doing this, but there you can see Multi's right there, 0.2 behind him. So, Golfy having to absorb a lot of pressure so early on. So, Multi in second, putting Golfy under pressure. Third is Ian Evo. Look at the train of cars coming through here. Ian Evo leading this train. He's got Davide right behind him. And Davide looking very racy in that Mercedes. He's done really well this season in that Mercedes. Jedi going for a move on both Davide and Denz. And he gets it done. But Denz says, no, that's unlucky. There was a huge ricochet effect there. And Davide goes off. That's very unlucky. Sad to see Davide, because he was really in there, and it all started when Jedi sent it up the inside, and then there was a whole pinball ricochet effect, and Davide was your biggest loser there. So really unlucky to see, but Davide right back into it, and now putting BR under pressure. BR gets it very loose, gets a big tank slapper, and Davide manages to get past him. So back to your leaders. Golfy still leading the charge here. Lap 2 of 15. It's a long race. And Multi looking for the move, the place there. It wasn't really there. And so Ian Evo closing the gap on Multi now. Multi trying to get past Golfy. Golfy is like a brick wall, man. He will not let you past. He's a very, very good driver. Very clean racer. And always learns as much as he can. So brilliant racing. So Ian Evo in third. Good race 1 winner. Here's a nice dice between Denz and Jedi Jonah. Great dice developing here between these two. Denz currently in front, and it's looking good. Both in the Mustang, and both keen. Multi looking for the move on Golf Nut, but it wasn't there. So Jedi also looking for the move on Denz, but it isn't there. Al making his way up the field in 6th place now. So McFlurry twist in the ballast car, hanging it out in 7th place. Davide recovering well from that incident through turn 1. BR out in 9th place, and Venture 26, your championship leader, in 10th place in that Corvette, battling a bit there. So Multi in front, Golf Nut nowhere to be seen. Did we miss the action? Ian Evo starting to put contact between Ian and Golfy and Multi, and looks like Ian let Multi through, but in doing so he's let Denz through. Now there's a massive traffic jam developing here, and so it's Denz first, then Multi, then Ian Evo, and this is getting spicy. Multi closing right up through turn 1, and let's look here what's happening. L1B up into 4th place. It's chaos. Everybody's running wide, and look at them, 4 abreast as we go through. L still in 4th place, and it's a lot of aggression. Golfy going into the wall there. Man, just don't know where to look. Everywhere there's chaos. Denz out in first. You can just see all of these cars. You just don't know what's going to happen. It's madness. Let's go to this race. McFlurry in 4th place. He's currently... No, that's L. Let's go to McFlurry. Look at this battle of cars behind him. He's got BR, Davide, Jedi, and Davide just can't seem to stay on the circuit, man. He's getting knocked around by everybody. Venture 26 now. And unfortunate. Denz. Go back to Denz. He's in first place now. So Denz, leading this race, is coming under the charge of Malty. He couldn't find a way past Golf Nut. I'm not really sure what happened between him and Golf Nut. 10 to 1, there's going to be a review. Adders, woohoo, in the comments. Well done, Denz, for hanging on. Oh, man. So, Ian Evo out in third. I bet you Al can't believe his luck. I think he was last at one point. I don't know. Boy, he was down there. So, Ian Evo in third, hanging on in the Aston. Al in fourth, hanging on in the Corvette. Fifth is McFlurry Twist in the ballast car, hanging on. 5 laps into this 15-lap race. 6 is BR. 7th is Jedi Jonah. 8th is Davide. 9th is Venture 26. And 10th is Golfy. Unlucky. He's probably very frustrated. Not sure what happened with him. But Denz hanging on here. It's very, very good performance from this man. And finding his mojo in this race. Coming under huge pressure from Malty now. Let's see. Malty going up the inside. Hip and shoulder. Ian Evo coming past. So, not an easy place to pass at. And Ian managing to get past. And there we go. In one corner you can lose 2 spots. So Malty all over the place. Not sure what he's doing. So Denz currently second. Managing to get up the inside of Ian Evo. It's a good move. Was he far enough? I don't know. But everything is happening now. So Ian still there. Malty and Ian going at it now. So this is going to be a good race. These are 2 hard racing customers. And look at the pack. It's just bunched up. It's wonderful to see. It's what we want to see. I mean, nothing in it between the top 5, top 6. Anybody could win this race. You know, it changes hands every single lap. So Ian Evo is your current leader, but you know, that means nothing come the end of this lap. We're on lap 6 of 15, and to be honest, I wouldn't want to be leading this race because with the slip, it's just going to be terrible. Al out in 4th place, running it a bit wide there, managing to get back onto the circuit. McFlurry in 5th in the ballast car. Now, coming back to these two, what a brilliant performance from these guys. Is Malty going to get the cutback? Ian getting it really loose there. Does Malty get the cutback? Is he going to be able to get into the lead? He is. He manages to get it done through turn 1. Denz has a look up the inside, thinking he's going to make the move, but he can't. Ian backs him off. Malty doing the block pass. Denz managing to get past Ian, following Malty, but he's on the outside now. Ian holding his line, staying on the inside and managing to keep that second spot. So hard racing. All the while Al is right there. Denz choosing caution over and loses out to Al now. Yes, what a dice, man. This is mental. Absolutely mental. So Ian in second. Manages to hold on. Survives the next few corners. Now Al in third. Brilliant result from Al. Denz losing out. But Al under huge pressure from McFlurry now. Hanging on. Look at these cars nose to tail. It's anybody's race. You just have to survive, really. It's battle of the fittest. Yeah, that's what it is. So McFlurry putting Al under huge pressure. At least Malty's been able to get rid of that pressure and stay ahead. And so Malty first, 0.8 behind him is Ian Evo. Al running wide. What happened? Was there contact or did he just run it wide? Let's have a look real quick there. As we look here, he turns in, he doesn't make the apex and he just runs it wide. Unlucky. As he gets on the power, the car just keeps understeering. So Unlucky, man. Al down into, I don't know, ninth place. Multi with a 1.4 second gap over Ian Evo. Ian Evo in second. Comfortable margin over McFlurry Twist in the ballot car. Someone went off there. It was Jedi Jonah. Had to be careful. Jedi Jonah went off there. Where do you look? 8th place. Let's just go back. So Jedi Jonah was in 4th and he just made a mistake and went off the circuit. And that happens. It happens. Jedi out in 8th. So everybody making mistakes. This man making no mistakes, but he's it's been a hard charge from him. And he's had to fight his way into this. And I'm sure there will be lots of disputes coming my way, but that's fine. Brilliant racing. Multi actually managing to open up a gap now, so he doesn't have to absorb that pressure. Ian Evo in second. Third is McFlurry Twist with a ballast car. Fourth is Dens now. Now this is going to be the train. It's Dens to BR. BR gives Dens a bit of a hazard, a nudge into turn 1. Then you've got behind. Oh, BR wasn't far enough up the inside there. That's a bit of a... But luckily there wasn't any contact. Dens has got the inside line. So that move was never going to work. And unfortunately Dens is your biggest loser there. So really tough racing. That's very unfortunate. McClurry third. Managing to hold on to 30s. 0.9 behind Ian Evo. McLaren in the ballast car, so the slip is big here. Fourth is Davide in the Mercedes. Venture 26 was last at some point in this race. Al going off there. Oh, another person going off. Tough, hard racing. So Venture, like I say, was last in this race at some point. And he is now up to 5th place. He's got BR behind him, who's pushing very hard. Davide out in 4th place. Holding on. And not giving that position up. It's good. You mustn't give it up. It's part of racing, man. You don't... but that Venture's looking very racy in that Corvette. That Corvette looks like it's got a lot of speed. So... tough battle here between Davide, Venture 26 and BR. BR and Venture having a good ding-dong. Venture up the inside but not far enough. So Davide leading the charge here. Ian Evo is still second, but coming under huge pressure from McFlurry. We're on lap 10 of 15. McFlurry, I don't think that 86 is just quick enough. So now you've got BR, Davide and Jedi Jonah. Davide is really close to BR. And that Mercedes proving to be very quick indeed. Not sure what happened with Venture. I see he's back down to 7th place. So good racing from these guys. Multi with a 2.2 second gap over Ian Evo now, making a mistake. As I say that, he makes a mistake and puts it on the grass. That's frustrating for Multi. Oh, it's unlucky. Now he's losing places hand over fist. Just needs to regroup, gather himself and try and get a good position. So he's not the only one. So many people have made mistakes here in this race. Not sure what's happening there. Ian Evo. Can't believe his luck. He's back up into 1st place. Your race 1 winner into 1st place. Having to defend against McFlurry, who's in the ballast car. Now the ballast car is not as quick. And if McFlurry gets into the lead, he's really going to battle. Because... that Toyota just doesn't have the legs that these cars have. So currently third is BR, ahead of Jedi Jonah. So still this race rages on. Very good racing from these guys. So that's the gap as you see it. Go to second place, go to third place. BR to Davide, the gap 0.2. Davide to Jedi Jonah, the gap 0.4. Jedi to Venture 26, the gap 1. Venture to Dens, the gap a second. Dens is pretty much in his own race. So Multi will be kicking himself. He had such a comfortable lead and unfortunate. Looks like Davide is ahead of BR and now Jedi Jonah starting to put the pressure onto BR and going up the inside, but getting it all sorts of crossed up. So Davide putting the move on, BR maybe just making a mistake somewhere there, and there's battles all over this circuit. Davide has looked solid in that Mercedes this whole season and really deserves a podium. BR has put up a hard fight. Jedi Jonah also put up a hard fight. So McFlurry is still basically getting sucked along by that Aston Martin. That Toyota 86 is not as quick as the Aston, but I think with the slip he's able to stay with him. And that's how he's going to be able to keep that podium. So 0.3 the gap, but here's another beautiful race developing, which has been ongoing this whole race. And Davide, BR and Jedi Jonah, Venture 26 just waiting in the wings there. Davide running it a bit deep, holding the train up. So it's the problem with these cars, you lose a little bit of concentration and it punishes you. Let's see what's happening here. McFlurry looking for a way past, but it's David versus Goliath story here, because that 86, it's why it's the Ballast car, it just doesn't have the legs. And Davide pulling out a gap again. He's very good onto that back straight. BR having to fend off the attack from Jedi Jonah lap after lap. So BR also very, very solid competitor. We know that. What's happening in the front there? Is there anything happening? BR running wide there, managing to stay on the circuit. So as the light fades, it's beautiful racing from all of these guys, and what a finale we are being treated to here. Absolutely wonderful finish to the season and beautiful racing all round. Ian Evo is showing his true performance in both race 1 and race 2, and stunning performance from this man, holding off the attack. McFlurry running it really deep. That Toyota 86 does handle really well, but like I say, it just doesn't have the legs. So he's having to drive the absolute wheels of that car, and the problem is now he's going to be under pressure from Davide. Jedi Jonah in the background there. We'll go back and have a look what happened there. So don't know where to look now. Davide 0.2 behind McFlurry Twist. This is going to do wonders for McFlurry in the championship, but he needs to just keep a handle on things, and not like that. That's a big slide from McFlurry, so he needs to just try and keep his head together here. Davide also, it's on the edge, ragged racing here, and you can hear that 86 absolutely battling, hating life. Let's just go back to what happened with Jedi Jonah in 4th place. So just put 2 wheels on the dirt there and got bumped a bit by Venture 26, and that ricocheted him into the wall. So it's happened to so many people in this race. And Al was up there. We are on the last lap. Ian Evo still leads this race. McFlurry Twist second. Third, Davide. Davide's fallen back into the clutches of BR. BR is not going to let him go. And Davide will want to... Oh, he makes a mistake. Runs it too deep there. So now he's got a 0.7 penalty. And BR has gotten past him. BR, mind you, started from the back of the grid. It is the last lap. He's in third. So Davide will be kicking himself. But Davide's got good speed round here. So he's not going to let BR get away with that. And he's going to try and push to the end. And close the gap and at least try to finish on the podium. He deserves it. But it's been a tough race. This man has led it for so many laps now. 15 laps are already done. Can you believe it? So first is... They're coming through the last corner now. It is Ian Evo. What a result from this man. He's won the first race, led this race. Second is McFlurry Twist. Third is Davide. Third is BR. Third is BR. Fourth is Davide. Fourth is Venture 26. That is a good result for Venture, considering he was last for a long time. Fifth is Davide. Sixth is Dens. I'm out of breath. Seventh is Jedi Jonah. Eighth is Al. So many people went off. Ninth is Golf Nut. 10th is Malty. Your race leader for so many laps. Whew. Heartbreak. But what a finale. I mean, we couldn't have asked for more. Davide getting the fastest lap of the race, 23.665. Whew. Man, that is saying... what a result from McFlurry. That is a phenomenal result, considering he's in the ballast car. Well done, Ian Evo. Yet another brilliant drive. Just checking the points. Team orders at Janetsu. I don't know. I'll be right back. So that threw a cat amongst the pictures for sure. So after that race, obviously these points are excluding any reviews and excluding the points drop. But what I can say is all of these guys have done only 9 races. Only guy that's done 10 here is Dens. Interesting. So this is pretty much it. Anyway, I need to look at it. So 325, Venture 26, current championship leader overall. McFlurry Twist, 312, Jedi Jonah, third. 270, Davide, fourth on 268. So this is a trend here. Fifth is Al, 6th is Dens, 7th is Ian Evo, 8th is Malty, 9th is Safalicious, and bringing up your top 10, Mr. Bombastic. Whew. Wow. Wow, what an evening. What a season it's been, man. Whoa, just at a loss for words. That was absolutely diabolically phenomenal race. Guys, we are going to be back next weekend for prize giving. We're also going to be back on Sunday for the 2-hour mega spectacular endurance race. Don't miss that. Let's check out the comments right quick. Just so many comments. Well done to all the guys. Great season. Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Venture 26. Adders, well done, Ian Evo. Brilliant evening for you. Genetsu Motorsport, what a race. Well done, everyone. Great final. I bet if there was a live trackside, people would have been well entertained. I agree. Thank you, guys. We'll catch you on Sunday night. Thanks for joining us. See you then. Ciao.